Hello, my friends. Back again. It's Crazy Jimmy. Decided I would take the advice of the illustrious, always eventful races to watch of Mr. Rory Alexander, Arius. I took his advice. Sure enough, first place, first race back. Did the same thing he did. I'll show you what it was. I also did two others. Last one I finished off in third. That'll be the main race that I'll showcase in this video. That one was spicy right from the beginning. The second one in between was fourth place. I didn't even keep it because it was pretty uneventful. But I kept having this run-in with another Canadian named Arabi or Arabi or I don't know what her name is. But I would have figured a little more respect due when you have the same flag. But nope. So we're on lap one. And Rory's advice is finish on lap one and pit off of the hards onto the mediums. Don't have to refuel. Boom. That's it. Nobody else. I think there was one or two other people that did that. So let's fast forward here to lap 10. We're going at it here with an all-out war with Arabi. Maybe, I don't know. And this is a little discouraging when this stuff happens. Pardon my audio. Forgive my audio. It's not great. We're looking from his point of view. He decides to gun it right here, throwing me right into the wall pretty much. Stealing first place. Arabi is also a A-level DR. I'm on my music account, which is a B-level DR. I'm working it up. That's why I'm doing a few races in a row, trying to get a decent result so I can make that happen, right? As you can see, we are in second place. And that's totally fine, having started from the last, I think I was 12th or 13th or something when we started. And all I can say is, thanks, Arius. Thanks for knowing what you're doing, buddy. You spend the time, you put the time in, and you give great advice. I would highly recommend, if you guys haven't watched Rory Alexander's channel or Arius' channel, go and check it out. It's worth it. It'll help you with your races. It definitely helped me out. I could not believe the first result, which is this is still the very first race back. I didn't set a qualification, and there's Arabi on my right on my nose. We're gonna have an all-out war. Now, he does this thing like I do sit behind and I do watch and focus on what a person's doing, and he guns his way into the corners and then he brakes hard at the end or just hits the wall. Right here. You see, he's going to get a lot of speed right in there. But, boom. How do you not learn from that, man? You're an A-level DR. But I used to be friends with you, Arabi, years ago, back in Gran Turismo Sport. But you used to complain about the cheat cars and what's the cheat car, and you'll never get up with your A. You'll never get A in Gran Turismo. And now you're at A, and look how you're driving, buddy. It's a bit disgraceful, man. You don't want to leave room. He'll do these moves. Also get into it with him in the next race as well. All three races we were back to back, all three times. Whether it was first and second, third and fourth, or fourth and third. One of the ways around. So this time, at least he does the right thing. But his angle, he does it every time. Takes the wrong freaking angle going in, and forces you to have to, avoid them, which is not racing. And they'll call it defense. These noobs will call it defense. I was a noob once too, but I got spanked, here and there when I made mistakes, and I paid attention when people told me what I was doing wrong. Or if they just told me I was just doing something stupid, I paid attention. It made sense to correct my errors, basically. And here we are, oh my gosh, 6 years later, with this, since Gran Turismo Sport, as far as where I started, 5 years later, 6 years later probably, and we're in first place, and we're gonna hang on to it, thankfully. Excuse my audio again. I have no idea why it's doing this. I used to do audio all the time on this machine, and now my machine has had it with me. So we're gonna go right into the final, the corner sector. He's gonna gun it. He hit the wall a little bit there. Watch. Boom. Hits the wall. How does does that work out for you, buddy? You know, you can see you lose like a good, like, half second when you do that. Just don't do it. There you go. Okay, on to race number 2. This is the real one. This one's where things got spicy. And if you made it all the way this way into the video, hey, I appreciate you very much. And thank you very much for stopping by and taking the time to watch my videos and content. Really do appreciate it. And if you do want to support me, I will put a, don't bother supporting me with this channel. I have another YouTube channel that I'm working up to 1,000 subs. It's completely different genre. It's to help people sleep. And it's called Sleep Karma. I'll put up a thing at the very end of this video for you. So that one I would appreciate if you subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that awesome YouTube stuff that we constantly keep begging you guys to do. Anyway, you'd know what it's like if you had a channel or two. So here we go. We're going to overtake a Araby, and we're not going to be given a whole lot of room into the first corner, but that's what you got to be expecting when you take the inside angle, right? But we're going to make our way through. We're going to do the same exact strategy. Going to pit at the end of the first lap, get off the hards, go on to the mediums, finish off the race with that, and see how it goes. And boom, hit from behind. I think Araby hit him. I'm going to paint the wall a little bit with my awesome livery. These guys are wrecking my livery. Look at this guy. Bang, right off the wall. Boom, makes me hit him. It's an exercise in avoidance, I'd say. Like almost 80% of the time now. You know? Oh, this move coming up here. This is pure cringe. I'm not even going to say anything. Just watch what happens. I mean, these guys that just think they can pass anywhere they want. I mean, it's okay to get speed on someone, right? But you still have to leave room and be wary of what the person in front of you or behind you is doing. Look. Boom, 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 boom. Pinball, and there we lose a spot, but whatever. We are gonna pit anyway. I just kept telling myself that. Look what he does, though. He sees the dude zipping up behind him, hits the brakes. Now, don't touch the yellow line on the inside when you reach the red. You'll get a penalty for that. Good 3 seconds. That won't help you out. Look at that, only one in the pits. Holy cow. Well, whoa, hold on. Caboo. Unless it's raining where you live, buddy, I don't know why you were on wets. Unless that was just one of those, little mistakes that we make sometimes when we're just getting started. But Caboo, come on, Caboo. Let's get it together, Caboo. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do. We're 13th place. It's still lap 1, basically, right? Haven't even completed lap 1 yet. Or we're just finishing completing lap 1 right now. It's Tuesday morning. By the way, this was all yesterday morning. Monday morning, I started racing around. Like, I got up, fed my cat, got up around like 6 o'clock and just started going from there. I just watched Rory's video first, and I didn't watch the end of his video. I just automatically canceled out. But okay, Tokyo, let's get going. Daily C, let's make some points. So here we are, and things are working out great. Every single time, like I said, I paid attention to the strategy. Pit at the end of lap 1. Whoa, 420 at the corner. What's going on there? This is Tokyo, man. It's not legal. Anyway, oh, dude. Oh, that's where. Oh, I bet you that's where the 420 was coming from, man. I can almost bet. I'm just speculating. Why this stuff right here? They'll call it defense, but man, give the room. If you don't have room to pass, you don't have room to pass. You know, if you can bump draft, that's the only best option as far as I'm concerned. Whoa, look at this. Like, let's just finish each other off here. Do a little quick switcheroo. I think this is a recap of what we just saw. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Goodbye, Danny. Thank you for almost taking me out and painting the wall several times there. Okay, so 9th place. Excuse me, 9th place, and we're doing all right. Remember, finishing last, for me, it means there's no pressure. If I can make it up to 6th place or 5th and up, then I'm making some points, and I won't be unhappy with that. And I'm not really encountering a lot of A+ drivers right now, thankfully, in the B lobbies. Bs, and I'm getting A drivers in this lobby, but it is mostly B, which is fine. At least I can get some points off of that. If you're racing against a lot of people that are C and D when you're B, that's, if you're wondering how come it's taken so long, that's why. You got to race people that are around your level, above you. Like, if you beat A drivers, then you're getting into the wall. There you go. If you beat A drivers, then you're making good points, like better than B or C drivers, of course, right? You're not really making anything off C, D, and E drivers, realistically, right? It's just the way it is. All right, we make first place out of our first race back. Second race. This is lap 1. I left out the beginning. It's the same. It was almost a carbon copy of the last one. Passing Araby, making my way back up to 9th, starting in 11th, I think. Oh, watch out, guy! And yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeehaw! Let's keep going. So we're gonna pit at the end of the lap anyway. We're gonna continue on with our same exact strategy. People don't use their mirrors? Is that what it is? They don't have the radar up? You keep the radar up. You know, if any of you guys are in these races and you happen to see yourself in these races and you're hearing me yelling at you in these stupid videos of mine, keep your radar up. Look at your mirrors every now and again. I'm legally blind, by the way, and I watch all that stuff. I only have one eye. I got 10% vision in my right eye. I'm keeping my eye on the delta, my eye on the radar, and my eye on, or listening, basically. You can hear who's close to you. You know, the game's got great audio. You can hear who's close to you. I'm going to fast forward up to 7th place. The owls are just going to squeak on by like it's a grocery store aisle. At this point, 3rd race, moving up to 6th place, starting at last, feeling pretty happy about what's going on. Because I'm keeping it clean, getting my lines right, getting a few wrong here and there. But oftentimes I'm noticing where I have to watch out for. So if you guys are seeing this and what is going on with me, it doesn't seem right. Oh, and he hits the dude. What? Okay. Did you get your A on Craigslist there, buddy? I wonder how much that cost you. I'm sure a lot of other people would have bought their profile a long time ahead of time. Look at this. Gets right in front of me, basically. Doesn't leave any room. Makes me hit him. This is another thing. People making you hit them and push them. But he's literally slowing me down now. He's literally slowing me down. He's making me push him. Just giving me a little flash. I don't know what he's hitting his left leg with. And then he speeds back up. Like, dude, come on, man. Like, no, that's upsetting. That's why I stayed off this game. It was people like this. You know, I want to play little games. You know, again, jams himself into the corner, pedal down, hits the wall. Does he do the right thing? Thank goodness. Yeah, he does. And he's 3rd place. Not bad. But holy cow. Anyway, guys, if you want to help me out, support what I do, support my content. If you need help sleeping at night, come over to Sleep Karma. My name is Mr. Sleep. On YouTube, you can find me there. Thanks very much, all. You have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. You take care. All right, all the best to you. Bye.